So a while ago, I talked about how I was starting a new painting. I have started painting it. I had 2 painting sessions, and I even filmed it as well because I was going to make it its own separate video. And then I didn't get inspiration for continuing to paint, at least that particular painting. So I haven't painted on it again. I randomly got a burst of inspiration for a different painting, and it's going to be a painting for my mom. And then I decided to make it a Christmas present. So it's like same situation as last year. I'm starting like a month before Christmas. I'm hoping this one goes smoother because I feel more confident about this one. So we're back at it again. Christmas time. I'm painting a portrait. I have not started painting yet, but I did finish sketching. It's based off of a photograph of my mom and my Uncle Bill. I want to say like before I was born. First painting session done, and pretty happy with what I've got so far. I can't remember how I painted before though, so it's like doing this again for the first time. The only problem that I know I'm about to very soon run into is my Uncle Bill's shirt. In the picture, he has a plaid shirt on, which plaid is a very terrifying thing for me to even attempt. So I'm debating on whether or not to put him in a different shirt just so I don't have to deal with the plaid, because I don't know how to even go about dealing with plaid. But the problem is, if I pick like just a random color to do, I probably won't be able to shade it correctly because I have no picture to go off of then. Like I'd just be doing it like blindly. Because normally I'd just look at the picture and see like where stuff needs to be shaded and where like the folds are and stuff. And on the plaid, because there's so many lines and stuff going on the shirt, you can't tell where like the shadowing or anything is. Like I don't even know how to make it look. I might have to sketch the plaid. So a couple of days ago, I was worried about my Uncle Bill's shirt. Not worried anymore. I took Bill's advice, not Uncle Bill. My husband, Bill. I asked him about it. I asked his opinion on like what I should do about the shirt, but he said I should just go ahead and do the plaid. And it ended up not being bad at all. Like if I had done anything else besides the plaid, I feel like it would have not been good. But I can't get started like I did before with the skin. I don't know how I did it before. You just never know what's gonna happen until you actually get in there and start painting, so. So honestly, not that happy about the progress on the painting today. I was like feeling not necessarily like optimistic when I first started painting today, but I felt, you know, relaxed about it, chill. And then I started painting, and then the further and further I got into my painting session, I'm like, this is horrible. I'm in that stage now where everything I do looks wrong, and it's like I'm ruining everything that I did. I'm not happy with it right now. The hair, man. Once I get to the hair, I feel like I'm a child who doesn't know how to draw. That's essentially what I am. That's how I feel. Oh. So I'm getting ready to paint. It's been a few days. When I say a few days, it's been like over a week since the last time I painted. I'm not gonna lie, I have been putting it off because I'm running out of time. I've got 3 days, by the way. I got today, tomorrow, the next day to finish this. Even right now, it looks pretty good, but I don't know. I'm going to my mom's in like 4 days. So I finished. I thought I was running out of time to do it, but in reality, you know, I kept looking for like details that I thought needed to be added in there. But you know what? Art is art, man. I don't know, I felt like I did it too quickly for it to be finished. But the longer I looked at, you know, stuff on it, I'm like, it really is kind of done pretty much. I just, you know, need to put whatever finishing touches on it that I want to put on it, and I did. And I think what really made me feel better about it, because there was something about it that I just didn't like, and when it came down to it, it was the background. Like the color I had originally was doing those colors because that was like gonna represent my mom and Uncle Bill, but once it was on there, it just, like, the color just wasn't right. It was like a weird color I just didn't like. So I put in that like bright orangey yellowish color, and it was like, whew, love that color. Anyway, I'm done. I'm actually really satisfied with it. It's not as detailed as my Rickenade painting, but I think it looks almost better because I actually was able to get the people to look like themselves in it. Like Rickenade, I feel like in comparison to like the photo I went off of, like it doesn't really look like them that much. I don't know. But my mom and Uncle Bill, I think it looks quite a bit like them. So I'm really happy with the result. Next, we'll be going to my mom's where I'm gonna give it to her and we'll see how she reacts. She'll probably cry. My Uncle Bill's hair was a problem. I ended up just leaving it alone and being like, oh well, that's the best I could do. Same with my mom's hair. I couldn't really paint it very well, but I did the best I could. That's the original photo.
It says, Merry Christmas and Blessed Yule for Mommy. Love, Betsy.
It's painting.
Uncle Bill and Mommy. Uncle Bill and Mommy?
Not to flip it over.
Not your husband, Uncle Bill.
No.
I'm a present. I'm not opening the present.
Let's see.
I'm opening the present.
That's my favorite picture.
It's mine too.
You did such a magnificent job. What a little artist you are.
Nice.
It's in perfect balance.
Turn it around. Let's us see it too.
It's me and my brother.
That's really good.
So we want to read
What do you think?
No.
You little sneak.